This is what happens when you record on a phone and you still don't really know how to use the phone properly. But I wanted you to hear that the Apostle Paul and the Apostle and disciple Peter actually were brethren. So how can you say that the Apostle Paul was bringing in a false Christ when those two were working together? And I'm sure that this is a message from you. Be angry and sin not. That's scripture too, isn't it? Well, you say, see, it's the teachings of man, false teachings from the first Antichrist. That is all. For a false Christ and a false gospel, and even a false father, as it is what Paul claimed to be. He didn't claim to be a false Christ. He didn't. That's because you don't know how to rightly divide the word of truth. You really have no clue, and you don't give out the gospel, so why should I believe you? And I know you from before. You have contacted me on my channel before, and you have contacted NC Books' channel as well. And the reason why your comments do not appear on NC Books' channel is because he and I work together, and we know when a false brethren is coming in to steal, kill, and destroy, which you are doing to the true born-again saints, and trying to sow the seeds of distrust among the brethren. And that's one of the 7 deadly sins. Actually, the greatest of the deadly sins. I should even share that with you. The 7 deadly sins. I need to go and look. Might use that one. And that's from Proverbs chapter 6, verses 16 to 19. Look at the last one. These 6 things doth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. So this last one, I tell you, it's one of the deadly sins, the 7 deadly sins. Why don't you send something from an apostle, maybe of the Christ or the Father, and you mean the 4 Gospels? I can bring you scriptures from the 4 Gospels that will line up with the Apostle Paul. Because when you study, you have to compare scripture with scripture. And you haven't done that, HIFI man. And I'm sure you cannot do that. If you can, then show it to me. But I will not believe you anyway. Then he writes, it's you who needs to study. I asked for reasons to your defense of your gospel. This is all you come up with, nothing. And then I write to you, or HIFI man, if you were born again, you could hear me, and a true believer would not get angry, but be thankful for the word. And HIFI man, yes, if it's the word, but the word of man, nope. You hear what you want to hear, I respond. Then HIFI man writes, wow, just like a little kid. Gotta get that last word in. Are you really that vain? Why don't you just read the entire thread from start to finish and just grow up? And then I write him, laugh out loud, who is vain here? You are talking nonsense. So my responses to you sound like coming from another planet. No, I'm not going to tell you why. I know you will try to refute the things I present to you. And why then should I throw pearls at swine? God tells us not to do that. Go study and leave. I will make a video on all these comments, and so all my brothers and sisters will know who you are and stay away from you and your channel. You have contacted me a year ago or even 2 years ago, and I remember who you are, so I won't bother with writing you anymore. I truly hope God will open your heart and ears to his word to rightly divide them and change your thinking. And I didn't write that properly. We are to renew our minds, grace by faith. Then I'll just go and look if that's from you. Oh, yep, that's from you. Look here. Yep. The last one is here. You haven't presented anything. I have presented you with all the words from the Bible, but you just don't know how to rightly divide anything. Your God is Satan, and whatever twisted hope you have will be turned against you. Scripture warned us, Christians, of false prophets and liars with their ears shut. You are an empty vessel with nothing viable to bring to the table. Okay. Well, at Judgment Day, we'll see who's right and who's wrong. I'll end this video now, and all you, my brothers and sisters, thank you for listening. God bless you all, and see you in the next video. Bye.